Hello, guys. Welcome. I can already see Victor Uchenna. All right, Victor Uchenna just commented. Hey, guys, I'm the first person present here. Welcome, Victor. So good to be here with you guys again on another episode of Rise Higher with the Gang. Welcome. Please, if you are watching, if you can hear me clearly and you can see me clearly, just comment the letter B. Letter B. If you can hear me and if you can see me, comment the letter B. Emmanuel, good evening. Good evening. Great to have you. Great to have you. All right, guys. I need that feedback. Let me check with my other device. If you can hear me clearly, just comment the letter B. Device. If you can hear me clearly, just comment the letter B. Okay. All right. So I think everything is working well. I just did my own sound check from my end. All right. Dorcas Olua Fumilayo, welcome. Hebziba, welcome. Good to have you guys live on the show. Yeah, good to have you guys live on the show. Today is going to be an amazing evening. It's going to be an amazing evening. So, first and foremost, for those of you who are joining in for the very first time, my name is Zim Simon, and my life's purpose is simple, right? To help you, to inspire and equip you to live up to, first and foremost, discover and live up to your full potential with speed, doing work that you love and other people value. So that's my mission. That's what I am all about. And this YouTube channel is dedicated to helping you live up to your full potential. So if you've not subscribed already, you need to subscribe, all right? Because I hold these sections I think for now it's twice a month, all right, but it's subject to review. So you want to subscribe to the channel, you want to turn on post notification so that whenever we go live, you will be notified, all right? So do that now and thank me later. All right. So for those of us who are already used to the channel, you're already part of the community, you're part of the Rise Higher with the Gang family. I want you to share this video. I want you to share this video. Just share the video, copy the link, post on your WhatsApp status, post on your social media platforms, invite your friends. All right. Invite your friends. Don't keep this to yourself, right? Don't keep this to yourself. Invite your friends, right? Let them be here. Click the share button, hit the share button, tap it. All right. Okay. I'm just looking at my list so that I don't miss out on anything I'm supposed to do for this section. All right. Yes. All right. So Rise Higher with the Gang challenge. No, not Rise Higher with the Gang. Rise Higher challenge, right? It's called Rise Higher challenge, not Rise Higher with the Gang. All right. So Rise Higher challenge. During the course of this section, I'm going to be calling out the winners. We have um four winners, right? Four winners, three winners, right? But four winners, right? For the Rise Higher with the Gang, with the Rise Higher challenge, right? So you want to stick around for that, right? To know if you are a winner. I'm just going to call out the code. So it's a raffle draw. So we're going to call out the code sometime during the section. So you want to stick around. Okay, so I think I've talked about right side of the gang already, so there's no need to go back there. I'm going to be introducing our topic. So the topic we're going to be dealing with today is the beginner's guide to building a seven-figure business online. All right, to building a seven-figure online business. So I get a lot of people coming to my DM. Zim, I'm a newbie. I don't know where to start with this whole online business thing. I know that yes, it's profitable. People are getting results from it, but where do I start? What blueprints can I follow? All right, what's the ABCD of this whole thing? I'm confused. All right, and when one thing I do is whenever I get feedback like that, I like to create a solution. Right, and there's no other person who is qualified to talk about this, right, than Kenny Nwokoye. There's no other person. Kenny is an amazing person. He's a seven-figure online business owner. He has been there. He has done that. He has gotten massive results, and it's a privilege to have him on the show today to share his knowledge and to give you that blueprint that you need to succeed and scale your online business to seven figure. All right, someone is commenting no sound. I think you should check your network connection, or just go back and join back, right? I can see all the comments. Guys, keep the comments coming in. Don't stop. Keep the comment coming in. I'm seeing them, right? Keep the comments coming in. Engage as the section goes on. We're going to have a Q&A section after Sakeni shares, and then we'll be done. Sakeni's profile is exhaustive, right? It's when he sent it to me, what I said was, oh, this one, he joke. He joke, like, it's very long, and if I go on to read his profile, it may just take the whole of our time. All right, but one thing I want you to know is that Kenny Nwokoye is an amazing human being, right? He has massive results. He has pulled in over 59 million naira in sales of digital products online, right? Kenny is an authority when it comes to online business, to the online business space, right? So if you want to know more about him, just check his social media platforms. He's on Instagram, he's big on Twitter, all right. He's also on Facebook. So check him out and get to know him. All right, right about now, I'm going to be bringing up Kenny Nwokoye, right? I know that I just love this man. I love him so much, and I appreciate what he's doing in the online space and how he's helping people with his zero to hero affiliate mentorship program and the other things he does by the side. He's an international speaker. He's a prolific business owner, right? And I'm also privileged to be a part of his MGH community, all right? So it's something we do regularly, weekly, all right? So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to bring up the phenomenal, the enigmatic Mr. Kenny Nwokoye. Coach K, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Is it me you are introducing like this? Man, I don't understand.
I've not,
Oh,
I've not,
since
I've not even
Simon.
started. I've not even started. Like, I was like, man, your profile is man, it choke. I was like, where do I even start? Where do I even start from? Where do I even start from? All right. So,
Wow.
Kenny, I want to be like you when I grow up.
I don't
I'm familiar to
understand. Why
say that,
you
right?
why you watching me live on YouTube? What's going on
I want to be like you when
here?
I grow up. All right, all right, all right. So, sir, you have the floor. I'm going to go behind the scene and let you just impact us with the wisdom we need for building a seven-figure online business.
All right. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thanks for the opportunity to share. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. I hope you guys can hear me clearly. Uh yes, I can see my people in the chats. Drum rolls. What's up, guys? Thanks for the opportunity, Zim. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to share. And yeah. Since Zim didn't introduce me, let me introduce myself properly. A lot of us are probably meeting me for the first time. My name is Kenny Nwokoye, and I'm an online entrepreneur. I'm also an online business coach and the founder of Zero to Hero Affiliate, which currently happens to be one of the largest coaching programs for raising top performers in the affiliate business space in Africa. Currently, we have over 9,000 members from 46 different countries. And in the last 1 year, we've been able to raise 30 millionaires from the coaching program. Actually, this year, we plan on raising over 100 millionaires by the grace of God. And I myself, and my students combined, we've been able to do well over $1 million in sales in the last 1 year. And yeah, massive results, massive results have been generated as a result of that. Okay, so yeah, that's me. And my background story. I usually like to start with my backstory because that's what basically creates context. It helps you to understand where somebody's coming from, right? And for me, I started off. It was a rocky start for me. It was a rocky start for me in the online business space. Um, probably because of the fact that I started for the wrong reasons. I actually started out for the wrong reasons. I was all about cashing out. Cashing out was my main goal, and it took me struggling for over 11 months for me to finally realize that it's not just tactics and strategy that you use to make money in business. It's not just tactics and strategy that that gets you to a point where you can say you are now successful. My first 11 months, like I said, I think in that time frame, I only earned in my affiliate business, which was what I was actually focused on. I was only able to generate $24 in commissions. I was only able to generate $24 in commissions. That doesn't mean that I wasn't doing other things though, because I had other income sources. So I was, doing other things basically, at the time. But then I eventually found out that, after struggling for that long period of time, I discovered that, successful businesses are made of successful people. At an individual level, successful businesses are made of successful people, right? And it took coming to this discovery because I had struggled for so long that I had gotten used to struggling to the point that I didn't even see it as struggling. It was after me and my mom, in fact, it was a family meeting they called on top of my head actually, because they were seeing all the hard work, like they were seeing everything I was doing, like every night I'm reading and all of that, but the results were not coming out. The results were not showing. I was spending so many hours every day, studying, but the results was not showing. And so they were concerned. And they called family meeting on top of my head and they started asking me questions like, how is it that we are seeing you doing all these things every day? Like you work harder than so many people that we know. But yet you're not like the results, we're not seeing the results. Is it that it's not what exactly is the problem? So they were basically expressing concern. And I remember the response I gave them. I told them, I said, what you guys are used to is very different from how this thing works. They are used to garbage in, garbage out. For every energy that you put in, they must pay you something. That's how the 9 to 5 works. And so I told them, I said, that's different. That's it, completely different from how this works. When it comes to this, you put in the work and it pays later. And when it starts paying, it never stops. That's what I told them. And they as a result of that they decided to back off for a while, and that was when the mockery started. That was when the mockery started. My family members started calling me super affiliate. They were calling super affiliate. you know Anytime they would call me super affiliate, I would just laugh and I'll just tell them, I'll tell them they won't see me coming. That was always my response. Like every single time I'll just tell them, I said they won't see me coming. And fast forward fast forward a year and a half down the line. I remember that time I had I was still starting out, like on WhatsApp self. I had just 70 contacts on my WhatsApp that time, and thanks to the fact that I decided to learn attraction marketing and things that will help me to get people to come to me instead of me going to them. Fast forward down the line, I've been able to grow, a contact list of close to 30,000 people. And out of that number, we have well over 7,000, if not 8,000 of them seeing my WhatsApp status every day. Currently close to 20,000 followers on Twitter. And the growth has just been massive. The growth has just been massive. And I've learned so much along the way, and in all that time, I've been able to discover that there are 5 pillars that every successful online business has. I'm talking about from my own experience now. In my own experience, there are 5 things that make up a 7-figure online business. Mine is a multiple 8-figure online business now. But before I got to 7 figures, I discovered that there are just 5 things that make up a multiple 7-figure online business, right? And I usually call it the 5 pillars. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on tonight. So we'll just go in with it. Well, we don't have much time, so I'll go as fast as possible, but I'll still be slow at the same time. All right. So, excuse me. So the 5 pillars of a 7-figure online business. All right. Now, like I said, I love storytelling. I love telling my stories, and when I took a step back, I told you guys I struggled for the first 11 months. So when I took a step back and had to examine myself, I asked myself, like, why is this thing not working? Why is it that so many people are doing the same business, but they're getting crazy results. Like they're getting crazy results. What's my own? Why am I not getting results? And it was in that time, it was in that moment that I realized that I had a couple of limiting mindsets. I had a couple of limiting mindsets. In fact, this was actually what led me to understand that mindsets are the foundation for everything that you see in the reality of your business, not just your business, but also your life in general. The foundation of everything you see as far as results are concerned is mindsets. Your mindset about your business, your mindset about yourself, and your mindset about money. Those three things. Your mindset about yourself, your mindset about your business, and your mindset about money. Those three things will make or mar you on the journey towards building a successful seven-figure online business. And that's why it's the first pillar. And that's why it's the first pillar. In my own case, I had a couple of limiting mindsets. I'll just give you some of them, list out some of them, explain what they are to you so you can see and examine yourself if you're manifesting some of these mindsets so you can move over to the empowering side, right? Each mindset has two angles. You have the limiting angle and of course the empowering angle, right? And so for me, for the business mindset in my own business, I was manifesting a lot of scarcity in my business, the scarcity mindset. I was manifesting a lot of the scarcity minds. And basically, what that is it causes you to feel like there is a limited supply. Whenever you think there's a limited supply of money, whenever you think that there is a limited supply of customers, when you think there's a limited supply of contacts, of audience, when you think there's a limited supply of anything, it could be even knowledge. How many of you have ever noticed when somebody is, publicly declaring, you know, somebody is publicly declaring something that they just recently achieved, right? A recent achievement. Maybe the person made the first 1 million, and they took it to Instagram, and they're like, "Oh, I just made my first million. Yeah, I just made my." And next thing you see one guy in the comment section, the guy comes and says, "You just come and be telling us how you just made your first million, and you don't even tell us how you struggled to get there, as if it's that easy to make 1 million." How many of you have ever seen that before? And it's a very, very popular thing. I remember when I made my first 400,000 naira on Lenoflix. I did it in one day, and it was so funny. I made 400K in one day, and at the end of the week, by 7 days, I had done over 2 million. So I now posted the testimonial, like something like thank you Lenoflix. I just did over 2 million in 7 days. So I posted it on the Lenoflix Facebook group, right? And to my greatest surprise, I just saw one Charlie like this. The Charlie entered the comment section. And the next thing I saw was, you people will just come and be lying to us and make it look like it's so easy to make 1 million. You will not even tell us about the years of struggle and pains that you have gone through. Who is this guy? Where are you coming from, bro? I could only laugh. Like, I didn't even respond. I didn't respond to the comment because I knew where he was coming from. He was coming from a space of scarcity. He was manifesting scarcity. And the thing is, when you see somebody who is rejoicing or celebrating a milestone in your area, in your field, in your business, your niche, you see somebody who is celebrating, you do not downplay the person's result. You do not doubt the authenticity of that result. Why? Because if the moment you are saying that thing is a big deal, it's such a big deal, not everybody can do it. The moment you are saying that success is scarce, that you have to be a certain person which you are not, and that's why that person is successful. You're saying that person has a certain advantage over you, and that's the reason why you are not successful. That's what you're saying. You're saying that person has an advantage that you do not have, and that's why he is successful and you are not. Scarcity, right? Sometimes you look at your WhatsApp contact list and you say, there are so many people here. All these people, they are just broke. Nobody wants to buy from me. Everybody's broke. Everybody's broke. I've been selling. I've been trying. I've been selling. Nobody wants to buy. I've not made a single sale. I know you can relate with all these things I'm saying because these are real issues. These are real issues. right? But what you need to understand is that everything you see in reality is an effect. The law of cause and effect. Everything you see in reality is an effect. If you cannot make sales, it is because you cannot sell. Does that make sense? It is not because there are no customers. No, because customers are infinite. There's an abundance of customers. It is not because there are no customers. It is because you cannot sell. I'll tell you, I will demonstrate it for you, because if you can sell, there are only two ways a conversation with you will end. It's either the person buys on the spot or the person will go and look for money to buy. Is it not? That is the proof now. That is a proof of your skill. If you actually know how to sell, you get in a conversation with somebody, it's either the person goes to go and look for money to buy or the person buys on the spot, unless the person is not interested. And even if the person is not interested, he or she must know one person who is interested and they will refer that person to you. So it's not that people hate you. It's not that there are no customers, right? It's a lack of capacity. It usually always comes down to a lack of capacity. So the scarcity mindset always has a way of, holding so many people back. And excuse me, it has a way of holding so many people back. And but the good news is, like I said, to every limiting mindset, there is an empowering angle, right? There's an empowering end. And I discovered that when you manifest more of scarcity, when you manifest too much of scarcity, you want to, get aware about it and shift towards abundance, right? People who have the abundance mindset, they always come from an understanding that there is more than enough. They have an understanding there is more than enough money, there's more than enough health, there's more than enough wealth, there's more than enough customers, more than enough success, more than enough knowledge, more than enough of all these things to go around and even remain jada for every other person on the planet. That is when you come from an abundance mind. When you approach things from a mental space of abundance, you have that understanding that there is more than enough. Somebody who has, oh my God, all these notifications. Sorry about that. And I'm sorry, I need to track back a little bit, because I remember when I made that statement about not downplaying, there's somebody here that just needed to hear that statement. Do not downplay the success of other people. Do not downplay the success of other people, because when you downplay someone else's success, you are attacking it. And if you attack it, you cannot attract it. What you attack, you can never attract. I had to learn this lesson from experience. I had to learn this lesson the hard way. That time when somebody would just come to the group like this, I was on this community of people that were, running an affiliate challenge. So I was always active, doing everything that I was told. But then people would just come. People would just come and just post, pass, 200K, 300K. I will be angry in my mind. I'm like, why them? Why not me? Where is my own? Where is my own? This person that what's so special about this person that this person is making 200,000? I'm sure maybe it's because he has so many people. So many people in his audience. His audience is very big. That's the reason why he's making so much money. Trying to downplay the success of other people without knowing that I was attacking it. And so I couldn't attract it to myself. The moment I was able to turn around and start celebrating other people, you need to see the way I will celebrate them. When I will celebrate them, you think that we are from the same family. The way I celebrate people, I will celebrate them like we're from the same family. And you will see, the moment I started celebrating other people's successes, my actions started creating more results. The moment I started doing that, my actions started creating more results. Now, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you why it is that way. It is simply because when you celebrate somebody else's success, it is an act of gratitude. And guess what? Gratitude is one of the most powerful abundance energies that you can ever manifest. Why? Because it is a multiplier. Gratitude, even when expressed on behalf of someone else, is a multiplier. These are things that most people, you won't read some of these things, you won't read in books. You won't read most of them in books. I didn't read it in any book. I had to learn all these things on my own. Right? So the abundance mindset. Quickly, how do you begin to manifest more of abundance mindsets? How do you begin to, as somebody who is doing more of scarcity, everything you're looking at scarcity, nobody wants to buy from me. I'm a newbie. I'm a newbie. And that's why so many people don't want to buy from me. Hello, I don't understand. Are there no newbies that get into business and because of their confidence in themselves and because of the way they position themselves and because of the quality of their implementation, they begin to see results? How many heads do those people have? What's so special about them? There's nothing special about them. So it all comes down to the kind of energies that you are manifesting part time. Why? Because every form of energy pushes you towards something. Every energy pushes you towards something. If you are manifesting contractive, I will explain this thing so that everybody will understand. Okay. If you are manifesting, there are two kinds of energies that you can manifest part time. All right. You are either manifesting what we call expansive, just like the word suggests, expansive, where expansive energies are pushing you towards abundance. Expansive energies pushing you towards abundance. And contractive energies take you away from abundance and increase lack. It could increase lack of result. It could increase lack of love. It could increase lack of money. It could increase lack of success, lack of knowledge, so many different things. Contractive energies increase lack. Expansive energies push you towards abundance. I'll give you examples. I just give you number one example. Creme de la creme of all the examples is gratitude, because gratitude is a multiplier. It increases gratitude. Practice gratitude, your life will never remain the same. Every day, there are always two ways you can see your situations. There is always the angle of gratitude, and there is the angle of complaint. When you see what you don't have, you will complain. When you see what you have, you will be grateful. So you can always see it from those two angles and choose which of these angles am I going to be more focused on from now on. Because some of us fail to realize that what we have is someone else's prayer point. No matter how little it is, no matter how little it is, you think, God, when? Your God, when, is someone else's God, when? I mean, your God now, like what you have, I don't know how to put it. I know you people understand what I'm saying. What you have now is someone else's God, when? And, I hope you people are understanding this thing I'm saying. Sha. Practice gratitude. Practice gratitude every single day of your life. Practice gratitude. Another example of expansive energy, because of time, expansive energies, you also have love. Love is a very powerful expansive energy that pushes you towards abundance. It increases abundance in your relationships, right? Love. You also have empathy. Empathy is a powerful expansive energy that also increases abundance in your relationships as well. Right? You know what empathy is? Your ability to see yourself in other people's shoes. Put yourself in other people's shoes, right? In order for you to feel what they feel, see what they see, understand how they feel. You know, you can understand how they feel so that you can act accordingly. It increases abundance in your relationships because it makes people feel understood. When you act with empathy towards people, it is the easiest way to make them feel understood. And you know that one of the greatest needs of human beings on the planet is to feel understood, correct? So if you can get people to feel like that, you have been able to build massively, I mean, awesome relationships, you know. So examples of contractive energies, the opposite. Examples of contractive energies are shame. Shame is a contractive energy. Fear is a contractive energy, right? As I'm even saying the word itself, you know, it's making you feel one kind, one kind. Fear is a contractive energy. It increases lack, you know, it increases lack. We don't have much time, so let's just continue. All right. So you want to be manifesting more of abundance in everything you do, in your business, in your relationships, in your life, everything in general. There is always the abundance angle. The things, when you approach things from a mental space of abundance, you are always going to see possibilities, right? Not limitations, not roadblocks. Okay. So that was the first mindset that I had to overcome in my own business. And I'm talking about the scarcity versus abundance. I had to switch over to abundance. And then the second the second was also business related. Well, yeah, it was business related and also personal as well. And of course, excuse me, I'm talking about, the fixed mindset, right? Fixed mindsets. You know, you've probably heard about this somewhere before. Fixed mindsets are basically how I usually define fixed mindsets. I call them non existent labels. That's what they are. Non existent labels that we put on ourselves. Non existent labels that we place on ourselves to justify three things. To justify, is it three or before? I think it's three of them. We usually put these non-existent labels on ourselves to justify. The word is justify, and I'll tell you why we justify. All right. The first thing we use fixed mindsets to justify is our to justify the way we are, as an explanation for the way we are. But why? Because human beings always like to have an explanation for everything. You understand? That's where science was invented. That is why science was invented. Because human beings love to have an explanation for everything. That's just it, you know? And so you hear somebody say something like, I didn't know how to talk to people because I'm an introvert. Yeah, I'm an introvert. I'm not really the social media type, Social media is not really my thing. Facebook, no, Facebook is not really my thing. I'm not really the selling type. It's somebody said, I'm not really the selling type. What are you now? You're the buying type. I mean, are you the buying type? You say I'm not really the selling type. So what are you? I've heard all manner of things. There's another one that said, WhatsApp is not really my thing. WhatsApp is not really my thing. I'm not really the WhatsApp type. you know, the thing about fixed mindsets. Before I actually go there, let me not jump ahead. I said you use fixed mindsets to justify three things, and I just mentioned the first one, right? The first one is you use fixed mindsets to justify what the way you are, to explain, to justify the way you are. And the second is you use fixed mindsets to justify your lack of results. You use fixed mindsets to justify your lack of results. The third, you use fixed mindsets to justify your circumstances. Your circumstances. I've not been able to get my laptop because I did not see who will help me to buy the laptop. I've not been able to get this result in my business. I've not been making sales because I did not see who will mentor me. I've not been able to get contacts on WhatsApp because everybody just doing, like, every time I send people contact message, please save my contact. They don't want to save my contact. We use fixed mindsets to justify our circumstance. Now, let me tell you something about fixed mindsets. Fixed mindsets are dangerous because they limit what is possible for you. They put a cap. You know what is padlock? They put a stopping point. They put a stopping point on what is possible for you. Why? Because you can never grow beyond what you think is possible for yourself. You can never grow. In a scenario where you think you are a certain kind of way, what happens is you are shifting the responsibility from yourself. You are saying that I don't need to improve in this particular thing because I am like this. I am this kind of person, and that's why I do not need to improve in this particular area. Fixed mindsets. You say you don't know how to talk to people because you are an introvert. The person you are hearing right now, you know what I call folocom? I am a folocom introvert. Folocom. Folocom. I was raised in a house with four ladies, four girls. All my siblings are female. And I mean, being somebody who was brought up in that kind of environment, it's only normal for me to be more in touch with my feminine side, Abby. And it's also very common for me to be, someone who has built a world around himself, always in his own space, always quiet and all of that. And that was who I used to be, by the way. Yeah, that was who I used to be. You can never catch me. You can't catch me talking to somebody that I don't know before. Hello, do I know you? Why am I talking to you? I will never. You can't catch me there talking to somebody that I don't know. It was that serious for me. It was a completely deep to the bone introvert, you know. But thank God for NYSC, because NYSC forced me out of that comfort zone. NYSC gave me how many leadership positions? Group CDS, General CDS, and the music director for 2 choirs. So 4 leadership positions. That's what NYSC gave to me. Now, when these leadership positions were given to me in the space of 2 days, oh, by the way, when they were given to me, I had to think to myself, like, is either I retreat to my, I retreat back to my comfort zone, or I take this thing as a challenge. And so I decided to do the latter. I decided to take it up as a challenge, as an opportunity to bust out of my comfort zone, right? And it was in the process of doing that, by the way, and so, just so you know, in the process of growing beyond your comfort zone, you cannot do it with what you know. You can't. You can't do it with what you know. You will have to get the wisdom of people who have achieved what you're looking for. And so I knew that I didn't have the knowledge required for me to become who I needed to be that leader, right? I knew I didn't have the capacity to lead. And so I needed to increase my capacity by studying. And so I went to buy books. That's why I went to buy books. Let me see, I still have yeah. This was the book I bought. This was the book I bought when I was given that leadership position. How to talk to anyone, anytime, anywhere. The Secrets of Good Communication by Larry King. That was the book that saved my life in that scenario. I bought the book and I started studying the book. Now, how I was able to go from complete otondo introvert to somebody who can lead and speak in a general CDS meeting. You know what general CDS? Those of us that have done NYC, you know what I'm talking about. General CDS, you know how it is. And so I was able to, you know, do that by studying this book in a way that I visualize myself in the real life scenario, doing the things that I read inside that book. I visualized it vividly, like down to the actions. Where he was saying gesticulate, I would gesticulate. In my mind, though, I would gesticulate. Where he was saying do this, I would do it exactly how he said it in the book. Guess what happened? When it was time to deliver, when it was time to perform, all I did was act the script. All I did, I'm giving you a hack right now, big hack. All I did was act the script that had already been written inside my head. I just acted it out. And it was so crazy that at the end of the meeting, the first meeting that we had, the group CJS meeting, I had someone who approached me and said, bro, I love the way you speak, bro. I've always wanted to learn how to speak in public. Please, can you teach me? See me, Otondo, like me. You say I should teach you. What will I teach you? Oh my God. So it was an interesting thing. And that was when I discovered that you can actually become anything you want. The only question is, what is required? Who do I need to become in order for me to be able to perform? Who do I need to become in order for me to perform? That's it. So moving on, I was talking about fixed mindsets and why you need to shift from a point of manifesting fixed mindsets instead of you to take responsibility. And that's where I was even coming to, by the way. The danger of fixed mindsets is the fact that they cause you to not want to take responsibility for your actions and your outcomes. Fixed mindsets prevent you from taking responsibility for your actions and your outcomes. It's very easy for you to say, I don't know how to sell to people because I'm an introvert, because then you don't have to do anything about it, right? You don't feel obligated to do anything about it. Once you say something like that, you don't feel obligated to do anything about it. It's no longer your responsibility because why? You're an introvert. Hello, it's not your fault. It's because you're an introvert, right? But then I asked somebody one day, I said, bro, when you came out of your mother's womb, the day that you came out of your mother's womb, did the doctor bring you out of the womb and carry carry one will I say stamp now and put it on top of your head and say this one is number exhibit no text subject 605 introvert next, and then the next one came, they now put it in again, pass. Now they now call that one extrovert next. Of course not. Of course not. Nobody ever did something like that. So at which point did you decide? Because that's exactly what happened. Somewhere along the line in your life, you decided to define yourself as an introvert. And so as a result of that, you begin to attract the things that introverts have into their life. You become limited to what an introvert can experience. You begin to manifest only what an introvert can experience. See, there is something that Russell Brunson said recently, and I could relate because I come from the same background, introvert background. And I told him I could totally relate. He said that the world is full of introverts who are crushing it in a world of extroverts. Think about it for a second. The world is full of introverts who are crushing it in a world of extroverts. Simply because somebody decided to sit down and say, I want to expand my idea of what is possible for me. I'm not just an introvert. It's not only introverted things that will be attracting themselves to me. Why can't I enjoy the life of an extrovert as an introvert? Why can't I do it? Because it all starts from expanding your idea of what is possible for you. Some people have such a limited idea of what is possible for them. You think that because you are too young, you are 18 years old, and that's the reason why, you are 18, you're too young, you can't be dreaming of, making 1 million naira in a month. I'm too young now. I'm still under my parents' roof. They're the ones giving me pocket money. Because your parents are still giving you pocket money, you think that you can't aspire for more. You think you can't aspire for more because you are still under your parents' roof. I'll tell you about my friend. Precious is just 20 years old. Precious is just 20 years old. And in the last 2 years, she has been able to generate over $2 million. Over $2 million. She lives in her own apartment in Abuja. She's an interior designer. She has an interior decor company as a 20-year-old. See, you cannot grow beyond what you think is possible for yourself. The level you are is directly proportional to what you think is possible for yourself. Some of us have such a low standard for what we think is possible, especially when it comes to, you see this money thing. When it comes to your income, we have such a low standard for what we consider to be acceptable level of income for ourselves. And so because of the fact that you come from a certain kind of background, you're a certain kind of person. And so you're like, oh, well, yeah, anything I see goes, if I can make 30K this month, I will be so happy. I'll be so fulfilled. All my life will just be good. Whereas somebody is writing on paper that her income goal for this year is $20 million, for Christ's sake. A 20-year-old. So the point being that you need to expand your idea of what is possible for you. How do you do that? You start raising your standards. You start raising your standards. You raise your standard for what you consider to be acceptable behavior for yourself. You raise your standard for what you consider to be, acceptable level of income for yourself. You raise your standard for the quality of individuals that you should be allowing into your circle. Because the truth of the matter is, you see those people that you are calling friends, in order for you to become the millionaire, in quote, you will have to lose many of them. How many people want to become a millionaire this year? Type millionaire in the comments. Let's see you. How many people you want to be? You want to make your first million? You want to make your first million this year? Type million. Don't go and type billion. Some of you used to overdo things. You go and type trillion now. You type $1 billion. You people should calm down. I know why I'm asking this question, because many people want the results, but are scared of the process of getting the result. And so they live in an euphoria where they are in a constant state of want. They're in a constant state of want. You are always wanting the results. That is how God when Foundation was founded. That is how God when Foundation was founded. Because some people are in a constant state of want. They have no interest whatsoever in the process of creating that result for themselves. Because you see many people now typing in the comment section, millionaire, 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 millionaire gang, millionaire 2022. It has even become a political anthem in the comment section. You are aware. Are you aware rather that you will need to become the person who makes a million before you will use your eye to see that 1 million? Are you aware? Are you aware that you will need to become the person who makes a million before you can see a million? That is the way it happens. Life is created from the inside out, results created from the inside out, not by tactics and strategy. Because guys, they where they use tactics and strategy 247, but Shingbang, they have not used the eye to see. So, in order for you to see your first million, you need to ask yourself, who do I need to become? Because the truth of the matter is, you are going to have to reinvent yourself. You are going to have to become you 2.0. You will have to become you 2.0. You see me, ba? I had a conversation with one of my friends who we've not spoken for about 10 years. And in a matter of 10 minutes, he could already tell that the person he's talking to is completely different. And he said it out. He said, bro, wow, like, wow, bro. Now I'm not surprised how far you have gone. You say I'm not surprised how far you have gone because you're a completely different person. I wasn't surprised that he made that statement because hello, will I be changing and I will not know? It's an intentional process. It's an intentional thing. Right? You have to become you 2.0. That's the painful part for some people, and that's why they shy away from the process. Because you 2.0 has to lose some friends. You 2.0 has to stay away from certain kind of environments. You 2.0 has to read books. You 2.0 has to read books. You 2.0 has different set of mentors. You 2.0 wakes up at a different time of the day. Wakes up at a different time of the day than other people. You 2.0 is not afraid to go the extra mile. You 2.0 is not afraid to go the extra mile, to do whatever it takes. For you 2.0, it is a must to succeed. It is not a should. And I'll tell you why you need to make it a must for yourself. Because some people, you see those people who are in a constant state of want, for them, success is not a must. Success is a should, is a maybe. Maybe if I have a good phone, I will be successful. Maybe I should probably get a laptop. That's when I'll be successful. Success for them is a should and a maybe, and that's why they never ever see it with their eyes. Success, they never see it. But you see those people who are ready and willing to do whatever it takes. It's a must for them. People who consider success to be a must always do whatever it takes. They always do whatever it takes. But for somebody who sees it as a should, it's only going to be whenever it's convenient. They will do it for themselves when it's convenient, when they have the time. But I'm a busy person. How do I know that this is going to work for me? I'm a busy person. You're not making me, guy, you're broke. What are you now busy? I'm like, what's busy? What are you busy doing? What are you busy doing? You're running a business, not a business. You're broke. Like you're busy and broke. Think about it. Wow. I don't mean to shake any table tonight. I'm just expressing the truth, based on experience. Based on experience. You 2.0, you have to become the person who becomes a millionaire because wealth is not pursued. That's why you see people who are who are day in, day out, they are chasing wealth, pursuing, hustler square, hustler kini, hustler 2.0. Always always hustling, but nothing to show for it, you know? They only make enough money to pay their bills, but they are always broke or somewhere around broke, slightly above broke. You 2.0 understands that success is a must. In fact, you 2.0 sees success as a responsibility because you 2.0 considers the people who are going to be impacted negatively if they don't succeed. Maybe you are a family person right now and you are listening to me. You know the people who are going to be directly affected if you are not successful. You know that the quality of life that they will have will be completely below what you expect to give to them because you are not successful. Until you shift your mind to a point where you now begin to see your success as a responsibility, you will not see it. You will not see it. The moment you begin to see success as a responsibility, you shift from a should to a must. And so you'll be willing to do whatever it takes. People who have the growth mindset, they ask the right questions, right? The opposite of fixed mindset is growth mindset. And people who have the growth mindset, they always ask the right questions. What do I have to do in order to get the result that I want? What do I have to do? What do I have to change in order to get the results that I want? Who do I need to become in order to get the result that I want? Most importantly, they ask the question of what do I have to pay? What do I have to pay? Listen, if you are not ready to commit your time, your energy, and your resources, those three things, towards getting the results that you want, towards getting the success that you say that you want, towards getting the millions that you say that you want, you're not ready. You're a joker. You're a joker. People who have the growth mindset, they ask the right questions. What do I have to pay? They are ready to commit their time, their energy, and their resources. That's the ultimate measure of commitment: time, energy, and resources. When you find somebody who is ready to put in those three things at the highest level, you're going to see somebody who is going to be successful. You will see somebody who is successful. Yesterday we were on Clubhouse. Today is Sunday, right? Yesterday we're on Clubhouse. We're on Clubhouse till almost 2 a.m. It's not because I don't like sleep. It's not because I don't like sleep. No. Some of us even slept off during the Clubhouse session while we are giving value. We even slept because it's a must. Because it's a must. And so when you see the result, you say this person is lucky. Hello? Luck what? Luck what? Wow. Anyways, if you are manifesting any form of fixed mindset before you came to this session is your deliverance ground. You cannot live here with any fixed mindsets because you are whatever you say you are. You are whatever you say you are. If you say that Facebook is not your thing, Instagram is not your thing, then let me tell you what's going to happen to you. You will not be able to get anything good out of Instagram. Once upon a time, I used to say that Twitter is not my thing. Many of you don't even know this actually, because I've now shared it in most places. I used to say that Twitter is not my thing. Twitter is not really my thing. I don't know Twitter. I used to say that the people on Twitter are even from another planet because which one is all these retweets and quote Twitter? What is all this? It didn't make sense to me, you know. But the moment I accepted and began to see possibilities for myself, Opened up myself to the possibility of growing an audience on Twitter. Look at what happened within a space of 16 weeks. Within a space of 16 weeks, I have almost 20,000 followers on Twitter now without running any nonsense paid advert. Me that has been on Facebook since 2009. I've been on Facebook since 2009. And I only have less than 9,000 followers on Facebook. Look at Twitter. Simply because I open myself to the possibility of growth on that platform. For some of you, the only reason why you've not grown in the direction that you want is because you are closed in your mind. You have closed your mind to the possibility of growing in the direction that you want. You say you're not really a tech savvy person. I'm not really tech savvy. That's the reason why I've not been able to grow on WhatsApp. Sorry for the accent. That's weird. You know, she said that's the reason why I've not been able to grow. I'm not really tech savvy. I don't really socialize. I don't really socialize. I'm not really the social media type. Hello. Was I born a socializer? Was I born from the womb a socializer? All these things I learned. Just learn to put yourself out there. Just learn to put yourself out there, and you will see some amazing things to begin to change for yourself. Some amazing things to begin to change for you. Just start by expanding your idea of what is possible for you, and beware of the freebie syndrome. There's a lot of information on the internet. There is a lot of information on the internet. The temptation to fall for the freebie syndrome is very, very high. And so, because of that vast amount of information on the internet, you become entitled to information at every point in time. You go seeking information from somebody who is considered to be a thought leader in your niche, and you feel like the person needs to give you that information because you asked. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. Ubon King, may his soul rest in peace, always said, people who pay attention. People who pay attention. But I remixed it and I said, the higher you pay, the higher you are paid. The higher you pay, the higher you are paid. When you see somebody who has spent $2,000 to enter a mastermind, such a person has dominated that level. And so it becomes natural for the person to be able to pay, to hit $2,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month. When you get to that point, you have overcome that point. And it's on to the next. Right? So learn to ask the right questions. What do I have to do? What do I have to change? Who do I need to become? What do I have to pay? Those are the 4 questions. The 4 key questions that can literally change your life. Right? So moving beyond that, I don't have much time. Zim, you have to give me extra time, or like 30 minutes extra or 45 minutes. I mean, guys, you people want me to stop and go and watch Netflix? You people want me to stop? I love teaching, So that was the second mindset. And the third mindset that I also was able to overcome was on the money aspect, right? And thank God for the fact that I've been able to touch one of each. I've touched one of business, which is scarcity. I've touched one of personal, that's personal mindset, which is fixed mindsets. And I've also I'm about to touch one now, which is money. Now you find out that in my own case, I had so many limiting money mindsets, right? My mental association with money was flawed from childhood, based on the programming of my parents. Let nobody hear me now and go and report to. Based on the programming, and this programming, it's not their fault, because you really cannot give what you do not have. Your parents will train you with the knowledge that they have, with the understanding, with the exposure that they have. That's the only thing that they can use to train you, right? And in the same way, that's what I was trained with as well. That's what they used to train me. And so I was brought up to believe certain things about money. For example, I used to believe that money doesn't grow on trees. I used to believe that money doesn't grow on trees. And so as a result of that, I have to always rush, always struggle, always struggle for money and always hold back any money that I have. I should always hold it back because once it's gone, it's gone. Once it's gone, it's gone. Money doesn't grow on trees. It makes you always hold money back because it makes you feel like once it's gone, it's gone. It's a very, very dangerous limiting mindset. Another one I used to have was also the tendency to think that money cannot buy happiness. Is a poor man's anthem. The poor man's anthem. Money cannot buy happiness. Nowadays, when I hear people say something like that, money cannot buy happiness. Hello, you're a joker. Money can buy options. Money cannot buy happiness, but it can buy options. And poverty is the absence of options. When you see somebody that is eating Indomie morning, afternoon, night, it is simply because there is an absence of options. And that is poverty. That is poverty. I could have chosen to join this session with any of my devices that I choose. I have this one. This one is S22 Ultra. I would have joined it with it if I wanted. I would have still joined it with this one. This one is what the Xiaomi 12 Pro. I would have joined it with it if I wanted. I can pick up my MacBook now and show you people. I would have decided to join it with my MacBook if I wanted. You see what happens, man? You have options. So if anything should happen, you have a plan B. Poverty is the absence of options. So I would rather have options than not. I can see Zim is showing his face. Is that a sign that my time is up? Or what exactly is going on?
uh,
Because I'm just getting
okay.
started though. I'm warming up. Anyways, so as I was saying, I used to have that mind that money I used to have that mind that money cannot buy happiness, and I used to also think that money is the root of all evil. Yeah, this is usually found amongst religious people. I used to also think that money is the root of all evil, and as a result of that, I used to always fear to aspire for wealth. This is a real problem for so many people. I was always scared to aspire for wealth because I thought, programmed to think that money is the root of all evil. Little did I know that it is the love of money that is the root of all evil, not the aspiration for wealth. Because if you don't have an aspiration for wealth, how do you act towards it? How do you act towards it if you do not have an aspiration for it, right? As I'm mentioning all these things, you're beginning to check yourself and you can see some of those areas. Excuse me. You can see some of those areas where you need to iron out, right? It's beginning to show itself. Now, as far as money is concerned, there is what we call the millionaire mindset. There's what we call the millionaire mindset. I would recommend you go and read a book by TJ DeMarco. Let me see if I have it here. No, it's not here. I have it in soft copy. I have it in soft copies on my tablets. But you guys should check out that book called The Millionaire Fast Lane by MJ DeMarco. Powerful, powerful book. And also Secrets of the Millionaire Mind as well by T. Harv Eker. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. THARVEKER. Those are the two books that will deliver you from any limiting money mindset. All right. Very important. Take the names of those books down and go get them. All right. Because of time. So Anyways, let's stop there for the first pillar. So the second pillar, um, quickly, the second pillar, apart from mindset, I also realized that you also need the right skill set, the relevant skill set that can get you the kind of results that you want on demand. Skills, the relevant skill set, for your niche. Every niche has a different set of relevant skills, right? If you're in the area of affiliate marketing, for example, I know we have many affiliates here. Type affiliate. If you're an affiliate here, type affiliate. So if you're an affiliate, for example, you probably want to focus on, acquiring copywriting skills. You want to also focus on learning sales closing. Why? Because from time to time you are going to be, jumping in sales conversations with people one on one, right? And so you need to know what to do when you get in such a conversation. You should know what to do, know how to handle those situations, know how to handle the conversations, and stuff like that. Okay. So it's very, very important that you know the relevant skills that you should have in your niche. All right. Because of time, we will not have too much time to dwell on that. So I've just listed some of the skills. Copywriting is one of them. If you're in the make money online niche, copywriting is one of them. Sales closing is one of them. Funnel building is one of them. Offer building is one of them. Which other one again? Objection handling also helps as well. So just make sure that you get those skills, but don't get stuck gathering those skills, because if you get stuck gathering those skills, then you might not get results in your business as at when you want. Okay, so that's that for that. Now the third pillar, um the third pillar is your vehicle. The third pillar is your vehicle. The vehicle. All right, the vehicle. Oh, but I think I should put the fourth first before. It's very important. Okay, knowledge. All right, knowledge. That is your capacity to create result. Is your knowledge. So knowledge is also super duper important. If you're going to get to a point where people consider you to be a person of value, then you should understand that you must get the amount of knowledge that is required to build your capacity to that point where you can always create results on demand, right? So knowledge. You find that a lot of people keep saying stuff like, maybe because you feel like you're a newbie and you say something like, how do I get people to, how do I get people to buy from me when I've not gotten any result? I've not made any sale yet. I don't have money. I've not made money. Well, I'll tell you this. Your confidence is not tied to how much money you have made. Your confidence is not tied to how much money you have made. Your confidence is tied to how much you know. It is knowledge that increases confidence, that creates confidence, not results. Results is only a confidence booster. That's what it is. All right. Understand these things. We don't have much time. So, moving beyond that, you just need to make sure that you get the relevant knowledge. And of course, you can get that by getting courses, getting into memberships, getting books, getting audiobooks, so many different knowledge resources. You get knowledge through knowledge resources. All right. Just like those are some examples. All right. So, moving on to the next pillar, which of course is your vehicle. Now, this is a very important aspect. All right. And this is where some people miss it because of the fact that they feel the more income sources you have, the more money you make. That's the root of the problem when it comes to this. You feel because of society has pressured so many people into believing that the more income sources you have, the more money you make. And so as a result of that, you now find yourself accumulating so many different active income sources. You are accumulating active income sources. You are accumulating active income sources, thinking that the more active income sources you have, the more money you make. But what society doesn't tell you is that the more passive income sources you have, the more money you make. And you find out that somebody who is doing four things at the same time is running four businesses as a solopreneur, in quotes, and the person is not making up to 100,000 naira in a month. Why do you think that's the case? The same thing for somebody who is doing like three businesses at a time, but the person is not making up to 60,000 naira in a month. The reason is very simple. I will explain it for you. It's simply because of the fact that when you're focused on too many things at the same time, what happens is you reduce your average propensity to be productive per income source. I'll say that again. You reduce your average propensity to be productive per income source because you are splitting your time, your energy, your resources into three different places. How can you bring out the maximum from each source? And you even find out some people don't even have the time to put that time, energy, and resource that is required to grow one income source. They don't even put it into it. And so nothing comes out from one. One is producing income, the other one is not producing income. That one is producing seasonal income. Whenever they have the time for it, they'll put hand inside and money comes out of it. But that's not the way to run it. That's not the way to run it. You're doing it all wrong. You shouldn't be accumulating active income sources. You should be accumulating passive income sources. I'll tell you how to do it. You start by choosing one vehicle. You start by choosing one vehicle. I was doing four things at the same time. I was doing motion graphics, graphics design. I was doing so many things at the same time. And then I had to choose one vehicle. I asked myself, which of these four vehicles is going to take me to my financial freedom within the shortest possible time? And the answer was obvious. And so I decided, okay, affiliate marketing. I decided to focus on affiliate marketing. I said, I'm going to focus on this thing for 6 months and see where it takes me. Within that 6-month period, I had gone almost at 3. I was almost at 3 million by the time I finished that 6 months. And this is 3 million I was not able to see. I was not able to see in 11 months. Within the space of 6 months, I was able to do it. Why? Because my average propensity to be productive increased by over 4 times. Because I focused everything on one vehicle. So what now happens is when you have grown that income source to a certain extent, when you've grown it to a certain level, you can now what? You can now automate the process of getting results from that particular income source. And that's how you convert an active income source into a passive income source. The moment it becomes passive or in quote recurring, then you can diversify. You can now begin to place your hand in other things and grow those things to a point where they become a passive stream for you. And that's why you are now accumulating passive streams of income. Right? Choose one of your vehicles and focus for 6 months. Choose one and focus for 6 months. Live, breathe, eat that in. Develop a healthy obsession for that particular vehicle and see if your life will not change in 6 months. So that is that for number 4, right? Now number 5 and the final pillar. The final pillar, number 5, is relationships. Relationships. There's something I said recently about, the fact that there are some doors that cannot open for you. There are some doors that will not open for you until you learn how and when to prioritize relationships over transactions. How and when to prioritize relationships over transactions. Some of the biggest doors that have opened for me in my life opened because of relationship, not because I billed somebody 1 million or 10 million. Not because of that. Simply because I decided to put relationship first. Put relationship first. When I met Sam Harvard, many of us should know Sam Harvard, the co-founder of Lenoflix. When I met him, it was under very funny circumstances. But let me not tell that story. It's another long story. But long story short, I was able to, I offered to teach on Lenoflix, and I taught them for 6 days. I taught them for 6 days for 2 hours per day. At the end of the 6-day marathon, he called me and he said, I say, Obi, Kenny, I noticed you have not mentioned, is it that you don't like money? Why have you not mentioned money since we started this business arrangement? And so I told him, I said, bro, I said, sir, it's not that I don't like money. It's just that there are doors that money will not open for me. He said, wow. That he actually thought of that originally. And then, long story short, he offered me something that money cannot buy. If I had charged him 1 million, it will still not have bought that thing that he gave and offered me that day. And today, so many of the Lenoflix affiliates have become my students in my mentorship program. So it's still a win-win, isn't it? Learn when and how to prioritize relationships over transactions. Why? Because your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. I never charged a single penny for the people who currently I have five, 4 billionaires in my network. 4 billionaires in my network. And I never asked them for any money in order to become someone in their network. I simply prioritized relationship over transaction. And as a result of that, the door of access was open. The door of access was open. On that note, my name is Kenny Nwokoye. I don't want to match line where Zim Simon is. So let me stop sharing here. I'll take a couple of questions now. I'm done sharing. Thank you guys.
Wow, awesome, awesome, amazing, amazing section. Coach Kenny, where
Yes,
did
I'm
you go
here.
to? All right, thank you so much, Coach Kenny. Amazing share. Um, I was just jotting down a lot of things behind the scene, and what you shared can never be overemphasized, right? I know our time is fast spent. I don't even add to what you shared because you've done justice to it already. You've done justice to it already. So guys, at this point, I'm just going to do before we take the questions, please, while I'm doing this, if you have your questions, just drop them in the comment section so that once it's time, we'll just scroll up and take just maybe one or two questions, and then we are done for the night. All right. So for the rise higher challenge, I'm going to be using an application for the peak, right? It's called RNG Plus. So this is the application on my other device, right? So it's going to pick four numbers. So 532 persons participated in the challenge. 532 persons participated in the challenge. And it was amazing, right? You guys did amazingly well. So I'm going to be giving four persons, I'm going to be sharing 50,000 within four persons, all right? 50,000 within four persons. The first person, the fourth person is going to get 5,000. The third person is going to get 10,000. The third person, okay, sorry, the second person is going to get 15,000, and then the first person is going to get 20,000. All right, so I'm just going to call the numbers, right? I'm going to generate the number, then I'll call the number. You go check if that's your code. Then, if that's your code, you send me a message on WhatsApp. Send me a message on WhatsApp with your full name and your code, all right? And then I'll cross check in my back end and make sure that you did the challenge well. All right, that's what qualifies you to win, right? All right, so guys, let's go. So, generating the code now. One, two, three, go. All right. So this is it on the screen. I don't know if you guys can see my screen. So those are the numbers. All right. So I'm going to call them out. We have 506. 506 is the fourth number. We have 370. The third number. We have 329. 329, the second number, and then we have 203. The first number. So if this is your number, just send me a DM with your full name and the number, and then I will cross check, right? If you did the challenge accurately, you get the gift, the cash reward. Then for everyone that participated, I'm giving you five of my premium resources worth 100,000 for free of charge. So everyone that participated, I am giving you that for free. All right. So question. So let me check. Um do we have any question? Okay, I'm seeing feedbacks here. So someone is saying, thanks, Coach Kenny. You are the best coach affiliates gave me. Yeah. All right. So question. If you have a question, just type your question. Type your question in the chat section. Because of time, we'll just take one question. Unfortunately, because of time, we'll just take one question. Question. All right. Seems like there's no question. Oh. Seems like there's no question. You guys got the gist. All right. You guys got the gist. All right. So, Coach Kenny, you have something to share with us concerning your Zero to Hero affiliates program,
Sorry,
right?
come again.
You have something to share with us, right, concerning your Zero to Hero affiliates program.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So Coach Kenny is one of, if you are an affiliate marketer, you really want to get on the Zero to Hero affiliate program. Coach Kenny is my coach when it comes to affiliate marketing. Yes, I'm both say that. Yeah. So there was this time he made an offer like this, and I took that offer seriously, and then I had to pay because I'm big on knowledge. I like to follow who know road, right? Because that is the only way you succeed, right? It's not by doing it on your own. See, when you follow a mentor, when you have a mentor, right, it cuts the journey for you by more than half because you don't make the same mistakes they made. You are able to scale very fast. All right. So, guys, if you are here, I want you to take what Coach Ken is about to share with you seriously because it's going to change your game. It's going to change your finances. All right, Coach Kenny, over to you, sir.
All right. So I saw a question about competition. Someone is asking, how do I handle competition? I just quickly want to answer that before I jump over to talking about Zero to Hero. Um, when it comes to competition, you should understand that the only person you need to compete with is yourself. I am in a constant competition with myself every single day. I am always in a constant competition with myself. Yes. I am always in a constant competition with myself, trying to better my last result. If your focus remains on bettering your last result, then eventually you are going to be in front. You won't even notice when you get to the front. Trust me. It's just like last 2 years, sorry, when my family members used to mock me and call me super affiliate, super affiliate. I always used to answer them and tell them what? I always told them they won't see me coming. Now, this is simply because I had the understanding that as long as I stay in a constant state of competition with my last result, eventually, even I won't see myself coming. Even I won't see myself coming. That's the truth. Someone is asking, what if you are from a background that is considered low? I'll tell you this, your background does not determine whether your back remains on the ground. You can actually move from whatever background you are to a point where you are considered. Do you know when I was growing up, we used to use buckets to fetch water from the gutter? There were times when tap was not flowing in our compound. It's me that is fetch water. I would take the bucket, I will put it inside the gutter where the pipe busted, and I will fetch water from there, and I will go and fill the drums inside the house. Do you understand? So your background should not leave you on the ground. You are the one who determines the direction of your life, not your background. Your background is only what it is at the back. That's what it is. It does not determine where you go, it doesn't determine who you become. Even your educational qualification does not determine who you become because I graduated with a 2-2. In fact, the 2-2 I graduated with was the one they used to call Let My People Go. As in, let my people go 2-2. I don't even know how I managed to even graduate, So it's not by your background. It is not by your background. Like I said, you begin by expanding your idea. It's because some people don't have an expanded idea of what is possible for them. That's the reason why they're not able to attract the life that they want. So, the next question quickly, can you give life instant of how you move from attacking results to attracting results? Yes, I give you an example. Maybe you didn't catch it when I said it. I said I started celebrating results of those people who were on that same community forum. When they will come with their results, instead of me to say something like, what's so special about this person? And it's because this person has so and so advantage. That's why it's making money and that's why it's getting results. Instead of me attacking their results, what I did was I celebrated it genuinely. Wow, congratulations, bro. Wow, I'm so happy for you, bro. Congrats, congrats, congrats. More wins, bro. More sales to your link, bro. Congrats, bro. That's it. It's as simple as that. There's no need to overcomplicate it. That's just it. It's that simple. All right. I hope I've answered all the questions. Let's quickly move on. Oh, I should probably do a recap before I move to the next point. So the recap of the 5 pillars. Number one is what? Your mindsets, right? Your mindsets about yourself, your business, and money. Number two is your skill set. Get the relevant skill sets in your niche and begin to scale from there. Number three is your knowledge. Knowledge is power to create results. So number four is your vehicle, right? Choose one vehicle, get laser focused for 6 months, and see if your life is not going to take a 360-degree turnaround. And finally, number five is relationships, because your network is your net worth, right? Who you know determines what you become. So you also need to focus on building the right relationships that will shorten your journey to the top. When I met Sam Howard, my results went like it was pumped. It was pumped, along with meeting some other amazing people as well. So relationships extremely important. And in order for you to get the kind of relationships that you want, what you need to do is do away with the old. In some cases, you need to do away with the old. You cannot attract a higher quality of individual into a low quality circle. Understand that. All right. So um flyers for seminar generation for someone who is going to affiliate marketing with no funds after registration. What's most important? Most important is positioning yourself so that people can discover you easily. Position yourself, start growing your authority with content. Marketing. I've said this several times in other live sessions. We don't really have much time to go deeper into that subject. All right. So we have two categories of people here from what I have seen in the crowd. So we have people who want to know more about affiliate marketing, and we have people who are already in affiliate marketing, but for one reason or the other, you are not making enough sales, or you have not tasted what it feels like to make predictable and consistent sales. So we have those two categories of people listening now, right? So for the first category of people who are, in the dark when it comes to affiliate marketing, you should just know, simply put, affiliate marketing is a performance-based system of marketing where you are basically connecting a buyer to a seller. I'll give you an example. This book by Larry King, I know somebody that wants to buy the book, right? And I know where he can get the book to buy. I can simply connect him to where he's going to get the book to buy. And when he buys it, the person who sold the book to him gives me a commission. That is affiliate marketing shikina. It's that simple, right? And but the beauty of affiliate marketing is the fact that there are different kinds of product that can be in the mix. There could be physical products, right? You could be connecting people to where they're going to buy physical products. You could be, that is like Jumia's. How many of you know Jumia Force? You guys know Jumia Force, right? So that's like Jumia Force. You could also connect them to where they can get digital products. You could also connect them to where they could get services, right? Services. You could also connect them to a software that can solve the problem that they have. And then when they subscribe or buy the software using your affiliate link for the software, you will be able to make affiliate commissions, right? And so, in the same way, the products could also be, it could be anything really. It could be anything. But just understand that when you connect buyer and seller, and in exchange for a purchase, you make a commission, that is affiliate marketing. In the same way, that's how I make my own money mostly, right? That's how I started earning money online anyway. So I was doing affiliate marketing. I started out with affiliate marketing, did my first over 50 something million in sales with affiliate marketing before I started building my coaching business, and then, scaled beyond that point and blah, 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 blah. All right. So for somebody who wants to start out with affiliate marketing, you want to explore affiliate marketing as an income opportunity for yourself. I'm actually doing something special on Wednesday. Yes, I should probably mention that now. I'm doing something for those persons who want to get into the affiliate business, right? You want to start an affiliate business for yourself and have me as your coach as well, right? I'm doing something on Wednesday. I have set aside 1 million naira, and I'm going to be giving that shared among 80 persons. And each person is going to be getting a minimum of 12,500 naira from me. And the money is going to be shared to them to help them to get the course for beginners, right? So to help them to purchase the beginners course, which currently sells at 62,500. So basically, what I'm doing is reducing the cost for those people by giving them 12,500 each, so that they can reduce their cost of enrolling into the course. So if you want to benefit from that particular giveaway on Wednesday, make sure you send me a message on any of my social media. I'm Kenny Nwokoye everywhere. So you can send me a message with the word giveaway. All right, send me the word giveaway on any of my social media, and I would. I think I should be very specific. Maybe you should send it on Instagram. Please send it on Instagram. Give me a follow before you send it. So you send me the word giveaway on Instagram, and you can take part in the giveaway on Thursday. On Wednesday, but you will need 50,000 in order for you to take part in that. And I'm also going to be giving all the beneficiaries of the giveaway 3 months of intensive coaching, training, and mentorship on Zero to Hero Affiliate. I'm going to tell you what that means for you now. Don't worry. I'm going to explain more about Zero to Hero. But yeah, I'm going to be giving each person 3 months of intensive coaching, training, and mentorship. And what that is worth is over 940,000 naira worth of coaching, training, and mentorship, just to make sure that you get results within the shortest possible time in your affiliate business. All right. So make sure that you take advantage. You can send me the word giveaway on Instagram right away, and I will respond and tell you what next to do. All right. So that's that. I've said to you people that I want to start affiliate marketing. Now let me focus on those who are already in the affiliate business now. Okay. So first thing you should know is in 2020, I noticed there was a gap. And what I saw was that there was no place for people to actually grow and thrive in the affiliate business space in Nigeria. I saw that gap, and excuse me, and I just felt like I needed to take the responsibility upon myself to fill the gap. To fill the gap. And so I started out by creating a WhatsApp group. I created a WhatsApp group, and we had about 6 members on the WhatsApp group. Those people were people who purchased from me then, and I just said, let me just use it to provide after sales services for these guys, like let me just help them to navigate their systems and all of that. So, but it got to a point that the growth started kicking in, and we saw that we couldn't even stay on WhatsApp anymore. We had to move over to Telegram. And so that was how our community forum on Telegram was formed, and we named it Zero to Hero Affiliate Headquarters. I remember when those 6 guys were on that WhatsApp group, and I told them, I said, gentlemen, you are pioneers of what's going to become the the number one coaching program for raising top performers in the affiliate business space. That's what I told them. And when they heard that statement from me, I mean, normal, you know how it is now. When somebody is hearing you say something, it's like the person is just hearing prophecy or something like that. I say, hey, correct, amen. We believe you. Whereas they didn't actually, they were not able to see below the surface level. And that's very understandable, you know. So, but then fast forward down the line to now to today, Zero to Hero Affiliate is now not just a mentorship group. In fact, Zero to Hero is not just a mentorship group. It is now an all-in-one membership for raising top performers in the affiliate business space. And we have the results to show for it. Over 500 million in sales in the last 1 year. 30 millionaires have emerged as a result of that. Members from well over 46 countries, more than 9,000 members as I'm talking to you right now. And the paid membership has over 3,000 members. So it has exploded, and it has not even started. We are just starting. We are still in infancy. So, like I said, it is an all-in-one membership now for any affiliate. Currently, we have 10 affiliate programs accounted for inside of Zelda Hero affiliates. And so we have Expatnia affiliates, we have Lenoflix affiliates, we have Affiliated NG affiliates, we have ClickBank, JVZoo, Commission Junction, Warrior Plus, even some not so popular programs like Envato's affiliate program, and so many others, So it's now a haven for raising top performers in the affiliate business space all over the world, right? And so for somebody who is now thinking, how do I become a member of this? I'm going to tell you, don't worry. I'm going to tell you, but let me finish telling you what you get as a member of Zero to Hero Affiliate. All right. Like I said, it's an all in one membership, right? And the membership is divided into 3 different arms. So we have the coaching arm of the membership. So you have coaching, you have training, and then you have what? You have mentorship. So under the coaching arm of the membership is where we have our coaching sessions every week. Every single week, every Mondays, 8 p.m. on Zoom. We have 2-hour coaching sessions where I will be cutting soap for you for 2 hours every week. And each of those coaching sessions is worth 40,000 naira each. And so when you spread it across the month, you're talking about 160,000 naira worth of coaching every single month. If it's only the coaching that we're even giving to yourself, it's enough to blow. If it's only the coaching, you know. So yeah, that's what you get as a member of Zero to Hero affiliate. And of course, you also have the membership arm. That's the second arm, which is the training arm, where you have the membership, right? The knowledge base of the entire membership is hosted on the training arm of the membership. All right. And that's where you have the seller.co members area. We actually use the seller.co platform to host all our knowledge resources on Zero to Hero affiliate. So we use seller.co currently. Fun fact, by the way, Zero to Hero currently holds the largest membership, one of the largest memberships on the seller.co platform as of right now. And it has been confirmed by the CEO of seller.co himself, Douglas Kendison, is my very good friend. So that's just something I wanted to just get out of the way anyway. So inside of the seller.co membership is where we have the entire knowledge base. That's where you have trainings, you have, that's where you have the PATS method. The PATS method training, the organic traffic sales blueprint. How many of you know the PATS method? Type PATTS. So that's why you have the PATS method, basically a training that has been taken by over 25,000 affiliates in the last 1 year and has generated, you see that 500 million in sales I talked about? That was the training that showed them how to generate income. So if you're somebody who has always been thinking, how do I begin to generate predictable and consistent sales and affiliate commissions in my business? That training shows you how to do it without spending a dime on ads. It will interest you to actually know that I made my first 15 million naira in commissions without spending buying on Facebook adverts. Yeah. And so I took the entire soup, how I built a multiple 8-figure business without spending money on ads, and I put it all inside that training, and it is right there inside of the Zero to Hero affiliate membership. I mean, if you were to pay money, if they say put a price on a training that has generated over 500 million in sales, how much would you pay for that particular training? I'll leave you to answer that question for yourself. So it's quite loaded what we have inside the membership. We also have swipes, we have templates, we have scripts. I mean, literal copy and paste. I know how you people like to copy very well because of university. People know yourself. You like copying and pasting. So we have made it easy for you to copy and paste what works, right? We have some scripts that have done over 1 million in sales minimum. And so there are about 12 of them. I'll give you some examples. For example, we have the special offer, the affiliate special offer script that has generated over 1 million in sales already, actually over 4 million in sales. And so we have that particular script inside of the membership. It shows you how to set up a special offer campaign using WhatsApp that will get people losing their sleep at night until they give you money for the product that you're selling. And then we also have the WhatsApp status Ninja OPM campaign script. And that shows you how you can set up a campaign using copy and paste campaign script that you can get people to use the band. It helps you to trigger the bandwagon effect in the mind of people. And so people begin to rush based on the bandwagon effect. They begin to ask you questions like, all these people that are making money, please, how can I make money from this thing too? This is different from the normal OPM that you know. Trust me. It is different from the normal OPM that you know. It is called community OPM. Very powerful, very effective. So we have a script that you can just take, copy and paste and use to do your campaigns also inside the membership as well. And so you have so many other scripts as well. Because of time, I can't mention all the scripts. We have about 12 of them. So that's like 12 million naira worth of scripts inside of the membership alone. And of course, we have tutorial videos, we have links, a link that will take you to my personal library, right? I actually placed all the information, the knowledge resources that I used to learn copywriting, the knowledge resources that I used to learn sales closing, all those massive skills, all of them are all in the ZTHA Premium Library. And so you get a link that you can use to access that library and get access to learn all those things, sales, marketing, and personal development, all at your fingertips, right? Also part of the Zero to Hero membership as well. And so there's so much more. There's so much more. I can't list everything inside the membership, but those are the key things that you need to know. Those are the things you should expect to see inside the membership as well. All right. And of course, we have the third arm of the membership, which is the mentorship arm, where you have our our 2 forums. We currently have 2 forums. We have the Facebook forum and the Telegram headquarters. All right. So the Facebook forum currently has over 9,000 members, and the Telegram forum currently has over 3,000 members. And so the Telegram forum is basically where you can always ask your questions. Being that I am not as available as I would want, you can always ask your questions on the Telegram group. And so we have people who have been there, who have done that, who are still doing that. There's no kind of question that could possibly come up for you that somebody will not have an answer to on the Telegram forum. So we have so many experts on the Telegram forum who can always respond to your questions at any point in time. Could be day or night, any time of the day. So yes, we have everything you need. That's why we call it an all-in-one membership. You see why I said it is not a mentorship group, Abby? So people who usually pay to just access the mentorship arm of the membership usually pay at least 120,000 naira for that. I mean, if I was to put a number, like let's just call a number and say this is the value of 1 month membership on Zero to Hero affiliate, it should be at least 5 million naira. At least 5 million naira, and it will still be cheap even if we put it at that amount. But we know that most people will not be able to afford that. We know for a fact that most people will not be able to afford 5 million. And so we decided to structure it in a flexible way that makes it easy for anybody with any pocket size to be able to pick a subscription and get access to every single thing that you have just heard. And that's why we decided to structure it in 4 different subscription plans, right? And so we have 3 months access to Zero to Hero. We also have 6 months, we have 1 year, and we have lifetime. If you want to chill with the big boys, that's where we have lifetime. And the lifetime access to Zero to Hero is a one-time payment. You make the payment, you don't have to pay again beyond that point. And it's currently 250,000 naira. Yeah, just 250K. And then, of course, we have the 1 year access. We also have the 6 months, and we have 3 months. I usually call 3 months taste and see that the Lord is good, because it's 3 months. So for 3 months, you get coaching, training, and mentorship all in one membership. All right. And that's just currently it's just 45,000 naira for that. Yeah, it's just 45,000 naira for that. And of course, we have the 6 month subscription, which is currently 60,000 naira. And the 1 year subscription is also currently 90,000 naira. So if I should ask you people now inside the comment section, which one are you going to take among those subscription plans? I know many people will start shouting 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. Anyways, so I usually always like to do something special for my friends. Anytime I'm doing a live session, I like to do something special for my friends. As you already know, it will only cost you 45,000 naira to get 3 months worth of coaching, training, and mentorship on Zero to Hero affiliate, and be able to skyrocket your business, get to a point where you're making predictable and consistent sales in your affiliate business, and possibly become one of the 100 millionaires that we have set out to produce in 2022. Excuse me. Be that as it may, we actually want to make it even easier for you. And basically, what we want to do is I'm going to do something special for just a few persons here. I don't know how many people are here right now, but I will assume that there are not too many. So I'll just give only 5 slots for this. So 5 persons are going to get the opportunity to get access to Zero to Hero affiliate for 3 months, getting coaching, training, and mentorship. That is basically you're getting 12 coaching sessions with me. You're also getting access to the membership as well, plus mentorship on Facebook and on Telegram for 3 whole months, not for 45,000 naira, not for 40,000 naira, not even for 30,000, not even for 20,000. I'm practically giving you guys this thing for free. So I'm going to give just 5 people at 15,000 naira. And I'm going to tell you how you can get this. All right. 15,000 naira, and it will get you 3 months complete access to coaching, training, and mentorship that can skyrocket your affiliate business within the shortest possible time. So if you want one of those 5 slots, this is what you need to do now. I'm going to say it little by little because I want to give everybody equal opportunity. But I don't think you can actually minimize this thing and still be hearing it. So I'm going to tell you everything you need to do now. But it's only the first 5 people who are going to send the word I'm going to mention. Those are the ones that are going to get it. So you're getting it at 15,000, all right? The first 5 people who are going to send me the word special offer on Instagram. on Instagram. Go to my Instagram right now, give me a follow, and send me the word special offer. And the moment I see it, you're going to be able to get access to Zero to Hero for 3 whole months for just 15,000 naira. That's practically free of charge. So don't waste any time on that. Go ahead and take advantage of this. Just 5 persons, and we're going to be closing the slots. And of course, if you want to take advantage of the giveaway on Wednesday, you want to start an affiliate business by taking advantage of my sponsorship to give you 12,500 plus 3 months of coaching, which I just see these 3 months I just told you about. That's 45,000 naira. So you're getting that absolutely free of charge plus 12,500 naira to start your affiliate business. You can send me the word giveaway on Instagram and you'll be able to participate in the giveaway on Wednesday. But make sure that you also dot your I's and cross your T's. You are going to need a smartphone for this, and also you're going to be needing dedication. Remember that commitment. I say you need to commit your time, your energy, and your resources. So you need 50,000, and you also need a good smartphone. And that's all you'll be needing to start. And I would be the one to coach you and show you what you need to do and get crazy results within the shortest possible time. Okay. So we are done. Zim Simon, are you there?
Here. Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here. Guys, run, 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 run. Go get that offer. Go and get that offer right now. So we're ending the section. First 5 people to send Coach Kenny the keywords gets the offer. So leave here now and go and get that offer. Just leave here now and go and get the offer. All right. So, Coach Kenny, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for pouring out yourself. Like one thing I love about you is how you are so selfless. Like you over give, like you give so much, and that's one that I so love about you. Thank you so much for honoring my invitation. Thank you so much for being here, for sharing, for giving value. I am
Thanks
super
for having me.
grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thanks for
Good
having me,
night,
boss.
Coach K. Good night,
Good night,
Coach K.
guys.
Good night, everyone. And I will see you guys. I will see you guys in the next episode of Rise Higher with the Gang. Good night.